Today's video contains a paid partnership with OpenWardrobe, an amazing app to digitize your capsule wardrobes and get new outfit ideas from your closet. It's September 22, which means we've officially hit the autumn season, my favorite season of all for so many reasons. If I sound a bit stuffy, I also caught this season's first cold, so we're off to a great start. The autumn season is so cozy, it gets chilly outside, so you get to really snuggle up and layer up more, and it's also just my all-time favorite season to dress for. So in today's video, I'll be sharing the process of building my autumn capsule wardrobe with you all. I'll be sharing some thoughts on how I see my style evolving, especially next year, since I'm still on a low buy this year. And then there'll be some outfit and style inspiration thrown into the mix as well. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of digitizing my wardrobe. In fact, I'd categorize myself as addicted. So both when it comes to creating my seasonal capsule wardrobes, but also for packing lists when I travel, I just love it. Anything that can help me plan my capsule wardrobes or simply provide me with quick on-the-go outfit ideas, I'm here for it. OpenWardrobe is both available for Android and iOS, and again, it allows you to easily digitize your wardrobe. You can either choose from common items within the app when building your wardrobe, you can take pictures of your own clothes, or you can import pictures directly from the internet. You'll also find an online community section so you can get inspired by and connect with other wardrobe and style enthusiasts. And then you'll also be able to find tips and tricks from various stylists within the app. Since I'm an ambassador for OpenWardrobe, you will of course also be able to find me within the app. So you can find my awesome capsule wardrobe in there, and you'll be able to see and like all the outfits as well, which I think is pretty cool. I love the auto-generated outfits feature as well. It's a super nice and easy way to get new outfit ideas from your wardrobe without shopping. The app is also a great tool to play around with if there's something you have on your wish list, because you can see how well it works with what you already have before actually buying it. If it sounds like something right up your street, do make sure to check out the link in the description box down below to download and try the app. So I always start with gathering up all my seasonal items. We've just gone through the summer season, so in this case it would be packing away something like my straw bag, which in my opinion is a very summery kind of bag. So during autumn and winter I definitely wear my heavier leather bags more. I also clean up and pack away my summer shoes like sandals and my espadrilles. After that I move on to my wardrobe and take all other things like shorts and dresses that I know I won't be wearing over the next few seasons. Take that out of my wardrobe, and of course if they need a wash before packing them away, I'll deal with that as well. Next up, it's time to seek out some style inspiration. Now, because I'm on a no buy, or at this point more of a low buy, let's be honest, challenge this year, I don't have any new purchases planned for this autumn season. Instead, I'm going to have a look at my autumn capsule wardrobe from last year, because as I remember, I did quite enjoy it and I think it still looks amazing. I'll only make a few tweaks here and there, and I'll also be looking at my autumn style inspiration board on Pinterest frequently to get new outfit ideas. So especially when it comes to color, that's definitely something I see myself exploring more, especially next year. I love these soft muted colors and definitely see myself continuing down that road slowly but surely moving forward. Now it's time to the fun part, shopping my wardrobe. At this stage I go through my storage boxes from previous seasons. So I have 3 different boxes. I have one for summer or lighter clothes, one for knitwear and light jackets, and then one for denims. I always go through all 3 of them and then I kind of just shop what I'm in the mood for. These are all good old faves that are either season-based or maybe I've simply felt like taking a break from them. From there, I then decide on a color theme, and then we've got a whole lot of trying on the different pieces, coming up with styling ideas, etc. before I decide on keeping them out or not. If there are pieces that need to be altered, I'll keep them out or note it down so I can deal with that at some point. For example, I am considering chopping off a bit of the length of this jacket, which I've had for some years now. I'm also going to keep out a few of the summer pieces, like this skirt, and then keep it with my occasion wear, just if I have a fancy event coming up during fall, or if we do still have a few very warm days coming up before the seasons change completely. I've also decided to bring out my good old vintage dungarees, not so much to wear on a daily basis, but more as an option during weekends when I tend to wear more of my sort of downgraded and older clothes around the house. I am thinking about curating a small mommy/weekend capsule wardrobe with some of my old clothes that do still look nice. So if that's something you'd like me to do a video with at some point, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I do tend to wear my everyday wear and workwear during weekends as well, but with a small child, there's no doubt that it gets worn out a lot quicker. So this would be a way for me to take better care of my nicer clothes. This time around, I did decide to part with a few pieces, which I'll list on my Vestiaire Collective profile very soon. So do make sure to check out my profile in there. For example, we have this jumper, which I haven't really worn the past couple of years. I've had it, I think, for 5 or 6 years. And even when I've brought it out, it always just ends up sitting there in my wardrobe. And I think it's because I have quite sensitive skin. It just feels a tad too itchy for my taste. Something else I decided to do this time was to declutter my jewelry collection. I think I made a video last year where I decided to pack away all my silver pieces because I hardly ever wore them. Well, this year, which is kind of a paradox, I decided to pack away my gold pieces and only keep a small amount of silver pieces out. My skin undertone is kind of neutral, which is why I've always loved mixing both gold and silver pieces. And I've discovered that I do lean slightly more cool. So again, I've totally rediscovered my love for silver, and it's all I seem to wear right now. I do love mixing a few silver and gold pieces from time to time still though, so keeping a few solid gold pieces out is what I'm gonna do. Some of you might also know that my jewelry collaboration with Stillness will be terminating sadly later this month. I will link a Instagram post down below for you to go have a look at in case you want to know more. But because of this, I've also received a gift voucher from Stillness, so I will actually be receiving a few silver pieces from the brand as a way to wrap up and say thank you for the collaboration. So kind of can't wait to expand my collection of silver pieces. They're all made to order, so it will be a couple of months probably before I receive them. So we will be towards the end of my no-buy year anyway. Next up, it's time to digitize my wardrobe with the OpenWardrobe app. Again, it's super easy to do, like mentioned earlier in this video. In there, like I said, you'll also be able to follow me and you'll be able to access my awesome capsule wardrobe as well, and you'll also be able to see all the outfits in there. You can like your favorite ones as well, so hopefully you'll get lots of inspiration for putting together outfits yourself, or even just some inspiration for building your own capsule wardrobe. So I ended up with a total of 37 items, which is usually the number I end up with. Most of the items are casual, so we've got lots of t-shirts and jumpers and jeans, as that's really one of my go-to outfit uniforms all through the year, but especially during autumn. So I like to have some different knitwear colors to switch between. Then we've got some more classic pieces like some shirts, some blazers and dress pants. These pieces are great especially for work, as they will nod to that smart casual dress code, especially when paired with my more relaxed pieces. So they definitely make my casual pieces look a lot more polished. Finally, we've got those slightly edgier pieces as well. Moving forward, I'd actually like the edgy style to take up slightly more space within my wardrobe than it has done before, and you can already see that now with my autumn capsule that's kind of what I tried to do here. So we've got the vintage printed tee, we've got the metallic boots, we've got some biker jackets, some denim with some raw details, a bit of leopard print. So none of these items are new. I've simply been more mindful about choosing these kinds of items from my storage. So for the future, I definitely also love to expand my jewelry collection with some slightly chunkier pieces to also nut to that slightly edgier style direction. So as I decided to bring out my metallic boots to play this season, I thought they needed a bit of a freshen up. I used to wear them more for special occasions, especially during like the winter holiday season, but I think they're quite edgy and cool, and so I wanted to wear them for every day this season as well, just as a fun statement piece to add to my looks. So I bought this quick color repairer from a brand called Terrago, which I read some reviews of online, and apparently this stuff is amazing for metallic leather items. I didn't have high hopes for it because I read somewhere that you can't really restore metallic leathers, but it really worked so well. It totally concealed all the scuffing on the boots. I mean, they still look worn, don't get me wrong. That's just the beauty of wearing your clothes. But other than that, they look so much better now. Again, the scuffing is completely gone, and the color doesn't transfer either. So yeah, I'm just really impressed with this stuff, and I'm glad I decided to give it a go so I could give an older piece from my wardrobe some new life. So I am going to be making a video soon all about my style plans and wishes for next year when I'm no longer on a no-buy challenge. I've not planned on making a whole lot of changes or anything like that. That's not really how I work, but my style is definitely ever evolving a few places. One thing, like I just mentioned before, is that I definitely see myself downgrading a few pieces to be part of sort of a weekend/mommy mini capsule wardrobe, just to have some nice clothes to be able to wear at home. I don't really want to slob out just in loungewear all the time. So I want to look nice, but I also want to be practical at the same time. Aside from going slightly more in the edgy style direction this season, I'll be repeating lots of outfits from last year as well. If you've watched my awesome capsule wardrobe from last year, I'm sure you'll recognize a lot of these looks and also like the overall theme of this capsule wardrobe that I've built actually. So there you have it, guys. That's my capsule wardrobe for this year. Not a whole lot of changes, but then again, just a few mindful tweaks here and there. A huge thank you to OpenWardrobe for sponsoring today's video. Do make sure you check out the app as well, which I will link down below for you guys. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram to see how I style my awesome capsule wardrobe. With that, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all very soon with another video. Bye, guys.